Hey everybody, this is Blue. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's a beautiful day here in Iowa. We got 2 inches of rain last night, so I'm calling it a day off outside. So last night I watched a video by Hearthwitch 1111, and the title of the video is Witchcraft Evil and Can It Lead to Madness? And I absolutely loved that video. I thought it was well made, very informative. I think that if you are starting off in the realm of witchcraft, you should watch this video. So I'm going to put the link of it down below. I want to give my 2 cents in on it because I thought it is such an important topic. Is witchcraft evil? No, it's not. Witchcraft is a collection of skills, information. It is not evil, it is neutral. It is our intent, our purpose, how we use it that makes it good or bad. But also you need to remember that good and bad is all perspective. What you think is good could be evil to somebody else. As the example I made in her video was, somebody can learn the macabre arts and you would think that they're evil, but if they're using those very arts to protect people, well, is it really bad? No, it's not. It's how we use it. Now, the next part is, can it lead to madness? Yes, it can. Anything could lead to madness. Anything can be an obsession. Anything that we interact with, we could lose our grasp of reality focusing on this particular item or topic, because, we have, unfortunately, we got the drug addictions. That is something we interact with. There are people that get wrapped up in trying to become the most powerful, or they might read too much, but something that takes us out of reality, and that can lead to madness. An unfortunate example for me is I have 2 copper constructs that keep popping into my head. These were items that I've seen in dreams, that I handled in dreams. And so there is a part of me that wants to build them. I can build one of them, but I can't build I could probably build the other one too. But it would take a lot of patience and a lot of skill, and also copper pipe is expensive. So I've been putting it off. This would basically be like steampunk, for those of you who aren't into that concept. I have had a dream where I had a copper wand. I can make it pretty darn quick, easily too. Quick and easy, sorry. Basically all I need is a 3/4 inch and a 1/2 inch stub out air chambers, and then I can sweat the 2 copper pieces together and it's built. But the hard part for me was the details. On this copper wand, it was not hollow. I put some earth, some water, and then there's air inside of it, and then you sweat it, that's fire. So it was to harness all 4 elements into it. So that was something that's important to me and kind of sticks with me, which is probably why it's going to lead to my madness. But anyway, after it was built, they took an engraver and they did 4 spirals on it, so that it would be like a weird weavy checkerboard pattern. And then they took like something dark to fill in all those little grooves, and then they wiped it clean so that it was like this weird spider web type pattern on it. And then my initials, my witchcraft initials, are on the fat end of the handle for this steampunk wand. I can kind of make that, but I just don't want to screw it up, so I put it on. The other item is a copper pipe pyramid. And I could make it except for the very tip. There is no copper fitting that could match up with that. So I can get one copper fitting in there, but then I'd have the other tube where there's no connection. I would have to take out my Dremel set and very slowly cut and grind everything to get everything to fit together. And that would take a lot of time, something that I don't have right now. But those are my two of my obsessions that I have that I want to build, and they keep on popping up over and over. So anyway, madness can be anything, because one of the other ideas I had to explain why witchcraft is not evil is necromancy. Now, as soon as I said necromancy, you're thinking of people conjuring the dead, right? Okay, but that's not evil, because we could have a mama's boy who wants to tell his mom one more time that he loved her, and that's not evil. So skills are not evil, it's how we use them. The necromancy can become an obsession because maybe this person who is trying to contact with their mother or mom and dad, they might have a problem getting in contact with them, and it could drive them nuts until they do. So there are parts of witchcraft that could drive a person nuts. Now, she also talked about developing your skills. And this is something that I agree with so much. And to quote her, if you have to ask for a spell, you're not ready to use it. Because, as a lot of us are taught, our words, our actions are what make the spell powerful. You will have better success with a spell when you create it from start to finish compared to borrowing somebody else's, because since you didn't create it, not all of your energies into it. Okay? So I think that is so important. We need to take the time to understand magic, to understand the realms, because we got the astral realm, spiritual realm, the realm above, the realm below. We have all these areas that we have to work with and understand. We have to get our connections with the elements, with the directions. We have to come to terms with ourselves as a person. Okay? And this is the most important. It goes along with loving somebody, to be in love. Until you know yourself and love yourself, you cannot love anybody else, really, because you have to come to terms with yourself. And so you have to come to terms with yourself in using magic if you want to succeed. And then the final part, she was talking about power. Power corrupts. Yes, it does. Some of us seek power for all the wrong reasons. And so in part of understanding ourselves, we have to understand what we want and why we want it. And this is one of the reasons why I try to stay away from positions of power, because I am afraid that it will corrupt me and it would put out the wrong impression of what I want in life. I want to make the world a better place. And sometimes we have to be bold and move out and work with people. We might have to work against people. We have to do a lot of things. And if your intention is not the greatest, and it can be easily confused by others. You could actually do more harm than good. So anyway, that is my spew on the topic. Like I said, Hearthwitch 1111. That is a wonderful channel. She has a lot of good content. Please check her out. Okay? So everybody, please take care. Be at peace.